Yeah, I'm here today. I'm not going to be here for so long. As you know, the election is hitting the door. All the controversies, all the discrepancies, all the brouhahas, all the retrospect, all the people who have cost and trying to retrieve the cost, they are also facing. So many things are surfacing in the media. You know, it's election in Nigeria, more or less like the people who support Manchester United. People go there and support Chelsea. They support Arsenal, but they forget about Bender Insurance. That insurance we have in Nigeria, no one talks about it. Flash Flamingos, we are there before. We have ACB, we have stationary stores, IAC of Ibadan, Enugu Rangers, Iyimba. All these are all Nigerian football player teams. Because of lack of respect and acceptance, we all forget about, a lot of people forget about where they come from. Now, let's talk about election. You see, there are a lot of people who follow Arsenal because they lose one game, they will go to Manchester. If a Manchester is not lose another game, you will see he said he's supporting Madrid. If Madrid lose one game, they will support Barcelona. They are never anywhere. Those are just like the same people who go to church. When they arrive in the church, they say, "Oh God, forgive me for my sin and my trespass." Immediately he go out of the church, you hear him say, they start abusing people. After just asking God for mercy and direction and for forgiveness, those are the kind of the youth we have now. And some of those youth are in the campaign front. That after they swear at the abusive, after they have abused the governors, they have said a lot of things about the governor. They are in the same forefront, calling the governor to come and stay because they are now benefiting from it. Government have given some of them, allocated them some of their contract. He has physically given them some other people some cash. So they try to go back and retrieve their statement. You see, these days of social media, whatever you say, once it's out of your mouth, you can't retrieve it. Even if you delete it out of your system, it remains in somebody else's system. That's what people don't understand. Politics is supposed to be a game of the intellectuals, a game of those people who have the brain, not a game of people who just jump, you can't stay any place. When there's poverty here, you run to here. When there's poverty here, you run to here. So you are just in between. You are running here and there. Those people don't have zeal. They don't have all their retrospect. When you go back into their retrospect, you find that there are a lot of cockroaches in their cupboard. Those are not politicians. If politician is about politicking, you have to think. It's not about just pa. You know, at the end, you start to, when you try to clean all your mess, you're still going to do more mess because tomorrow is another day because tomorrow never dies. When the ball game change, the same people that were here, they will shift again. Just because why? They all become a rabbit who went to go and dig a hole under a fruit trees, a tree that make fruits. They are like a rabbit. These people, those are the kind of politicians, the youth politicians we have. They refuse to stay in one place, in one position. After they abuse their elders in this session, once they get a little change from this end, they will shift. They will come here, abuse their elders. They will get a little change, they will shift. You see that they are in AAC on Monday. They are in the APC on Tuesday. On Wednesday, they are in PDP. On Thursday, they are in APP. On Friday, they are in Accord. They are everywhere. These people can never be trusted, irrespective of who they are, what caliber they are, what they're trying to bring to the future. They are always seeking for their stomach infrastructure. They never care about you. You that is going to follow them, they're going to tell you, come and vote for my man. The money they are giving to him, he's not sharing with you. They're only there for their own stomach infrastructure. They only think only about themselves, for themselves. The democracy of self-benevolence, democracy of self-benefit, those are the kind of people. They point to shift. A lot of people have called me, APC called me, AAC called me. PDP hasn't done much, but a lot of people have called me. They wanted me to campaign for them. I said, I am where I am. Because why? I need a good thing for Edo people. Edo deserve better. You cannot tell me you stay 4 years in the government. You cannot remove erosion. You didn't bring electricity. Security, dead. People cannot even answer their mobile phone in the middle of the night in Nigeria, in Edo State. We're in the center of Nigeria where we're supposed to coordinate the network. Nigeria, Edo is in a network place. We're supposed to coordinate whoever. We're supposed to receive more development than every other state. The Igbo pass through there, the people from Lagos or everyone passed through Edo to Abuja, to the north. Why is it that we are where we are? Is it not because of the same people? This one will come and tell you this one is not good. Look, let's take for example. I always tell people, I'm a person, I don't blame the previous government. I always believe if you are given a matter of power, whatever resources you have, use it judiciously so that the next person coming will not have a blame game. Oshomole's fight for continuation of government. And he gave every power, every mantle indiscriminately to one that is there now. What do we get? Inside fighting, destruction. In fact, instead of you to emancipate themselves from matter slavery, it bring Edo back into slavery. The best business in Edo is selling bread by the roadside. If you go to Okpara area, you will see them. It's all Hausa selling suya. Nothing else. Bread and roasting of corn. And somebody tell me that the governor said he was going to provide 200,000 jobs without creating one company. He did not create one factory. How are you going to create 200,000 jobs without setting up a factory? You are not producing anything. This is an election campaign. You know, I wonder where people started from. Everybody is saying, no, we want Oshomole. The people are saying Oshomole is not a dope person. I wonder where those kind of people are. Oshomole was not born in Obiaroko. Was he born in Sokoto or born in the Niger Republic? Oshomole was not born in Benin Republic. He wasn't born in Senegal. He was born right there in Edo. The problem with these people is that when they have a little, you see them doing a U-turn. They forget that the same U-turn they did, they're going to do it back. People are just swimming in a lake. They're swimming like this. Stay where you are. Edo should vote for infrastructural development. Somebody that can bring you tap water. The commonest thing. Every other people. Go to Spain. They import their water. People need to vote for continuation where people can develop. You don't have electricity, you don't have road, you don't have water, you don't have nothing. And the Edo submerged into water. Only 2 rains in Edo was almost collapsing. Houses were falling apart. Everything was just going away. My father would say, emancipating, wearing away. Things fall apart. The center were not holding at all. Why would you want a government that the chairman of local government, all the chairman of local government, they are all residing in Benin. They never reside in their local councils. And nobody cared to ask this question. Why is the chairman of a local council staying in Benin? In the morning, they will go with a motorcade. Sometimes they arrive in their council 12 o'clock in the afternoon. By 2-3 o'clock, he's already coming back to Benin to come and eat pepper soup inside GROA. Their salary of their worker, like Orion, take Orion for example. It's only one village, Egboko, that is said they're going to vote for PDP. The whole of Orion. It's only one village left. Because somebody in that village has been helping this village. You know, they believe that the guy over there is enough for them. We have to understand. You know, so Mr. Kama, see, your name is even fake. So I wonder, that's the reason why Obaseki forget I. For the 7 years, Obaseki did not realize there was I missing from his name. And you're going to blame Oshomole for that? Let put this in retrospect. If you were a father, you were carrying your baby. You carried it when he was 1 month old, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. It become 1 year, 2 years. You put it in your back. At the time he's 3, 4 years, you will not carry, you will drop him down. So people expect Oshomole to be carrying Obaseki at the back. For 4 years, this man, Obaseki, never listened to Oshomole for once. And they expected him to continue carrying him. Oshomole said, no, you're too heavy now. I can't carry you anymore. You have to stand your feet and fight for yourself. He said, no, you must carry me. Then they started fighting. Why must I carry you continuously? You are not listening. It's a case of a blind man leading a leopard. Who is the thief among all of them? So people need to come back into they use their brain and ask questions. Why is Edo underwater? And you people blaming Oshomole. Oshomole created a continuation government. A continuation government. So to you to come back and say, oh, stormwater project of 30 billion. The question you have to ask, what is Obaseki doing for the past 4 years? Is he waiting for the Waterstone project to completely collapse before going there? The Waterstone project did not extend to Upper. It's not extended to it did not extend to Chaplain Road. It didn't extend to Erediawa or Sarime, the bulk of where the water is stagnated. When it rains in Chaplain Road, it goes, you know. The same government, Obaseki, was the economic advisor, the economic stamp. And he come back again and tell us, no. Oshomole is this. Tell Oshomole to come to Benin. Even when Orohide came, Orohide from the PDP, the senator, he was at the airport when this man the heart was collected from his head. That is the governor. His brother said he was becoming an emperor, that he doesn't have a manifesto. As a result, he was going to run away. Until he was given a contract to fix Bende Broadcasting Service. Then all the BB grammar started. So we need somebody to think, where did we get it all wrong? Where did we get it all wrong? And people gonna say, no way. Come on. We need to think about our schools. Enugu, they are studying from home. Enugu, they are studying from home. And yet, Obaseki said he is the best educational awarded governor in Nigeria. And he used all the schools as a market. Go there now, there's full of baskets. Orogene school is inside water, completely submerged because of all this indiscriminate thinking. The other day, the COVID-19 become a 419 business. They were now using COVID-19. They could not even pay them their salary. Akpata was okay university, they call Akpata University in Ekadolo. I don't know how that one become Akpata University. How can you call a dilapidated building a university? He said he went to UI where he forgot to write I on his Obaseki name. He become Obask. You know, he went to UI. Was UI like that? Even when he went to that UI was like Harvard University. Back then, how did he get into that university with 3 credits? How? People, we need to ask questions. Even right now as we speak, he went to go and put the I. When they put the I in that same certificate, he should better go and refix it because the certificate says it was issued on the 26th of June. That certificate need to be backdated back to 1980. So, and they tell me he's so intelligent. All he knows is to go and prostrate for the Oba of Lagos. He forget that Amega Sinyo Osegbe. Edo is for every one of us, not the policeman in Canada that is ranting over there, who cannot even talk about Black Lives Matters. People, we need to strategize. We need to position ourselves and think, where do we get it all wrong? How did Obaseki come into government? Yeah, this is the first time he's going to vote because this is the third time he's voting for himself. Oshomole did all the campaign. Put yourself in his position. Put yourself, you cook for someone. And when the food is done, he serve you the food and he tell the person to get the fuck out of my house. Sorry, pardon my language. And he said, I'm not going to allow you to eat my food. Is that a life? We blame Oshomole that he's not a Benin person. Why don't we blame him by making Obaseki a governor? 300 million or 300 billion, whatever, $300 billion is what he used to renovate Obi Stadium that can build another stadium. The Secretariat building is still being under renovation. Ekenwa Road is under MOU. Benin Airport is under MOU. So, my brothers and sisters, is the Fulani S-men, they are also under MOU. The courtesan, they are under MOU. Light is under MOU. Road, he put all of the MOU. Erosion that he destroy everything in Benin is under MOU as well. So we should need to think carefully. If you want a governor that cannot provide you common landscaping, will never do anything for you. If you are voting for a governor that is not going to provide you common landscaping and remove all those plastic, in this DNA world, a governor will come out and start digging you a pit gutter. When it rains, the water floating like the speed of electricity. You say you are a governor, you want to go and fix a gutter, you go and dig a pit hole on the street, no coverage. When it's raining, people are crossing the road, they are breaking their leg, they are dying. And the erosion is fast floating. The erosion is fast floating. And you want people to continue in that same disaster. And you call him the best economic man. What are we economizing? If you can't fix road, you can't bring water, you can't bring electricity, you can't create job. Just tell me, you cannot create job. In 4 years, you only make 5,320 something jobs out of the 200,000 he promised to create in 2 years. Instead of you to focus, he busy using private jet to fly from Benin to go and see Governor Wike in Port Harcourt. For how long are we going to live inside disaster and where brothers and fathers and sisters are dying in erosion? Their wives and brothers and sisters are also being raped in their villages. A governor who does not care whether there is full announcement. Come on, man. Just go to Ring Road. From Ring Road, walk towards Saple Road and tell me how many beggars that is in the street of Nigeria. Of Benin. Always in Benin, not to Nigeria now. We should say the truth. There's no point. The idea of people collecting money and after you abuse him, you go and collect money, you go and start reversing. You know what it is? If you're driving a manual and you are reversing on a major road, if you're not careful, accident will get rid of you. We need to call a spade a spade. For a governor to say, okay, we want him to continue. He need to be able to bring out his manifesto. What are we going to get? When I left Benin, the same gutter that is the circular road, if you go there, the same water that was there 30 years ago. When I went back, the same water is still stagnated in that place. Very dangerous, and you can't do nothing about it. And you call me to say, okay, please, Mr. Jeff, can you campaign for me? Campaign for you based on what? Show me your friends, and I will tell you who you are. A governor for 4 years, you call him on the phone for 4 years. He could not pick one phone call. He could not reply a text message. When people are complaining and dying, he's busy in Lagos. He come in the morning from Lagos and fly back in the evening back to Lagos. He tell all the plane coming to Benin to provide him the manifest of every passengers that is coming to Benin. That's how he was busy tracking Oshomole, traveling from Lagos from Abuja to Benin. That's how he was tracking everybody on the flight. He made the plane to give him the manifest. So you are not safe. You want to see who is coming to Benin and who is going out of Benin. That's how Oshomole be humiliated. He sent his dogs to go and he start humiliating people in a federal airport where there be supposed to be security. You ring the commissioner of police, and the commissioner of police will tell you, we are working on it. That's what he's going to say to you. We are working on it. If not for Yamu or Dubu and the like, Oshomole would have been manhandled the last time he came to Benin. And they are still ranting. If Oshomole come to Benin, they're going to beat him up. Based on what? That man we have a hospital to his credit. If not because of greed, that hospital should have been functioning 100%. The governor refused to commission it. She refused to let it work. And start blaming, counting billions. This money went here, this money went here. The funniest thing of it all, he wasn't telling the Edo people the reason why the hospital was locked. Kola Edokpayi has to go there on so many occasions to demonstrate. The governors could refuse. New Era College is inside forest. The New Era College was renovated clean. Buhari commissioned the school. The governor refused it to function because it wasn't done in his term. You can't imagine this. There are so many things. Ekenwa Road, 3 billion from Exim Bank. They said they were going to use that money to construct that road. That money is don't enter Igbese. Go to Ekenwa Road, you can't even apply that road. Like my friend Dionosagi Riley said. He said he have a land in Igiligili. He's looking for a buyer. Because the road is not good. You can't go there. He promised all these promises and the thing was not working. And the funniest thing is, what I hate about government, if you cannot pay your card in 100 days in the office, and they still keep on blaming, they blame, see all this, the blame game. A man I put in the governor, he started blaming Oshimole. You blame Igberedio. You blame Oyegu. You blame Ogbeha. You blame Useni. So many of them. And people will say, hey, it's not a Benin person, it's not a Benin person. What in a system, in a democracy, we don't need tribe. Democracy does not need tribe. All they need is people with prevalent head. Their brain is focused on what they want to do. A government that does not listen to advice, that's not a government. You want to be a governor, you must be ready to be able to provide us with a recycling plant. A recycling plant to take all those rubbish so that when it floats, when it rains, the water can float properly. The governor was being able to plant trees in the street so to reduce the degree, the heat. When I left Benin, it was 27 degrees. The last time I visited was 43. And people don't see it. That every houses now have 4 or 5 generators. Check it. If the house has 3 bedrooms and there's 3 tenants, they're going to have 3 generators. The fume that those generators generate creating heat in the atmosphere. And people don't see this. So you not tell me a society where it rings, a phone ring in the middle of the night, you can't answer it because somebody will just tell you, give me the phone through the window. 2 days ago, somebody ringed me and said his pot of soup was stolen in the upper. He put the food of soup, provided someone was just watching. The moment you go inside the house and come back, the pot of soup is gone. The whole of upper is full of Ansa, all the way from Benue, from Katsina, Sokoto, everywhere. You do not encourage anything. You shut down schools in the name of coronavirus. And everybody seeing you, you are holding hands with people. You put an earmuff in your nose, but you are busy holding hands with people with no hand glove. And they said, don't touch, you give 1.5 meters. The so-called people that said they know they are advocating for the people are the same people creating the epidemic. Tell me, brothers and sisters. I will not blame anybody to say we need a change. And it is true. My father's house is Nusareme. I have a lot of families who's living in a Radiawa. My sisters, some of them are in a Kenwa Road. Some are in Ogida. Some are living in Evaikekura and Isiwa. All this place is dead. Completely dead. When they make a road, how can you go and use a tire just for the road? No concrete, nothing. And when it rains, it just wipe everything. And then you come and blame NDDC, whatever they call them. My governor, it's time for you. It's time for us to call it spade a spade. We all respected you as a human being. We respected you as a formidable candidate before now. But it's that time, since you have crossed, instead of you to fix your home, you refuse to fix it. He start putting figures to everyone. It's time for you to just go from there. Share the money. PDP. All they are doing in Benin, they're just sharing money. They're just sharing the money. And you want to drive everywhere. At the time everything dry, I will see. Don't Jesus, see? You call yourself a Jesus, you don't even have faith. So I'm not going to blame you. I blame the person that named you Jesus. So because you don't have faith. So this is the question. I'm a provider. If you go to Benin, I have an office there. I employ people. So I'm not a problem to the problem you guys are thinking about there. So I play my card. You that is commenting there has a problem from where you come from. One, you could not answer your name. You are saying Jesus Osagi. Jesus Osagi from where? From Brazil or from where? From Colombia. My brother. Better you answer your name. It will be good for you. Because you guys cross Libya to Europe and then you end up calling yourself Jesus because you were able to cross the Mediterranean Sea. You were lucky among the 5. So, my brothers and sisters, let's focus on what we are here for. What I'm here for is for us to be able to make sure that Edo is great again. Edo is an ancient city, the second oldest city in the world. We're going to make it a better place for everybody. Whether they like it or not, we're not voting for MOU governor anymore. We don't need to go to China to vote for anybody. My brother, you call yourself Jesus, you are calling names, whatever you are saying, call yourself here. At the time, 10 or 20 people start abusing you, you start having a headache. Have you not heard before? Imaginary headache. You are eating, you're going to get, people are going to abuse you. Not me. I don't abuse people. The question is, if you are going to start abusing people, obviously someone is going to abuse you. Not me. As you see, I don't abuse people. I tell you where it is. Edo is underwater, and that is a fact. So that's a fact. So whether you like it or not, Egba, Enika Wegba, and Egelegba. So what do you call yourself? He's normal Guagmanier. Oh, where fool? No more MOU, my brother, precious Irabo. I give me MOU. We don't need MOU. MOU, he has used MOU to siphon Edo money over 300 billion. It's out of Edo treasury. And you people are calling up, but where? At the time you leave, as we stand, Edo, every citizen is owing $10,000 to pay the Edo debt. The money this guy has misused in 4 years is enough to make Edo a beautiful city. Whether we like it or not, you can insult, you can say whatever you want to say. The question is, Edo must be great again. You people are not for good. When I speak, people want to go to war. And that is the truth. Edo must be great again. You can go and build your house in the oblivion, but I stand for the truth and nothing but the truth. So, the question is, if you want Edo to be great again, you got to stand without throwing stone on the market. You don't have school as we speak. There's no school existing in Edo State. They turn all of them to market. There's no road. It's now erosion. There's no common supermarket. Edo don't have. If not for Igbinedion children that is building things and making life better. Where a governor that arrived for serving for 4 years could not make one single road. He did not build one school. He did not roof one school. He did not bring electricity to even 1/4 of Edo. He did not provide common infrastructural development. He did not create anything. All the people are there. If you go to Benin, people buy bread from, half of the bread being supplied from Delta. People are buying bread from Delta. So Don Jesus, I don't know what is your problem, but I believe you have a coronavirus. So don't worry. There's no medicine to cure it. So maybe you are about to go and visit the gods. So it's the coronavirus that is disturbing your head, my brother. Obaseki had no place to go. The brother said he is not going to vote for Obaseki. If you don't know now. He said because he doesn't have a manifesto. He's an emperor. That's what Don Pedro said. And the same thing Dionosage said. Dionosage said he will never vote for